guys, happy Friday and welcome to my channel, where today we're going to take a look at the little journal I started last night. And we talked about my making several journals for the showcase that I'm going to fill with my creations in April, and they'll be on display for the month. Now, I've been using, it's called Liquid Glass Dimensional Embellishment, and it's a close to my heart product. It says used to accent, brighten, magnify, and add dimension to embellishments and designs. Hold the bottle upside down and let liquid flow. Tip to not shake. It's kind of, they're kind of faded because it is a little bit on the aged side. So I used it for his eyes and his little nose, because we know, you know, puppies and wild animals have really shiny eyes and really shiny noses. And then I used it on the berries. This one looks a little flat, so I'll probably build them up somewhat more. Not today, because I want them to dry. Oh, I might. But I do want them to stick out a little bit more than they do. His eyes turned out great. It's like that picture, they follow you. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but he is really cute. And just like I said, I found this was the best I could do, because everything I looked at was either too pink, too green, too brown, too whatever. So I found this in one of my own books and tore it out of the front and the back, and then I glued the solid paper to the backs of these papers like I said I was going to. So that pretty much finishes off this little journal. And then I had this lace, and so what I did was I cut it. I don't want it to touch that. I cut it and ran it through here and then glued that down, and then I split it, and then I'll split this side eventually, or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. The journal's going to be displayed upright, you know, so I may not even need these actually, you know. I may have them in front, you know, decorative. Sorry about the camera, guys. I keep hitting the cord is what I'm doing. So anyhow, that's one of several. I don't know if I gave you guys the dimensions, excuse me, but it's 14 deep by 69 long, and there's 3 shelves. And so I picked up some sheer curtains that are a burgundy color that I think will go good with it. And then I'm gonna kind of lay some doilies around, and then I'll put my little books up there. And I'm gonna make the little, what do you call them, tent folds, you know, where they stand up like so. The book would be here, and then the tent fold there, and then what the journal is, and if it's a kit, where I got the kit, that sort of thing. And then I'll have a biography, and I have this typewriter stand that I'm gonna use this to stand up, and it'll probably be to the far right, and then everything will be around it, and then all my information will be on here, so that people can find my YouTube channel, Facebook group, etc., right? So that was basically it, guys. I knew that this would go fast because there's really not much to it other than, you know, just getting the signatures in and getting the pages glued. But I just want a variety of ideas there so that folks can see what they're getting. With that being said, let's go ahead and get these I hate that word and I use it so much. I don't hate it, but I don't like misusing it. And I seem to do that a lot. Okay, so it comes out kind of a milky color. That one was pretty good. And then you just build up. And his little nose and eyes came out cute. So I won't need to do much with these guys. And so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to do, now tomorrow, I'm going to try some jelly plate stuff. I've got some sketch paper and I've just been kind of researching. There we go. Yeah, his little nose is adorable. They're semi-dry, but like I said, I don't want to press my luck. So we'll let those berries dry, and we're gonna call this a done deal. And so there you go. Thanks guys for joining me. And then tomorrow, stay tuned because we are gonna do some jelly plate work. I want to work with some fluid acrylics and some different things. Tonight I'm going to make a trip to the Dollar Tree. I've got, I want to see if I can find some dish rack, the rubber mats that have the designs in them, and if not, I'll probably just be using some stencils. But there we go. Our little guy is done, and he's pretty stinking cute. So you guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and I appreciate you joining me for this little quick blurb. All right, stay warm and dry out there, guys. Oh, yes, Punxsutawney Phil did not see his shadow, so according to folklore, we get spring early this year. Fingers crossed. All right, guys, take care.